What up guys, welcome back to another video. Last week we dropped juicy questions that guys are too afraid to ask their girls, and so now we figured we'd reverse it and we're gonna ask juicy questions that girls are too afraid to ask guys.
I'm excited. I got some juicy questions for Steven.
There's some juicy questions. I don't know what they are, so I'm also kind of excited.
All a secret.
And I saw some comments that you guys were super stoked that Megan was so honest, so I'm gonna try to be just as honest. So mom, dad, go ahead, don't watch this video.
Also, my mom and dad?
Yeah.
No, turn it off.
Megan's parents, we love you, but turn it off. Megan made us some tuna sandwiches. That looks terribly not appetizing.
Yeah, they're really good, I swear.
Yeah, they're great.
What is a guy's biggest turnoff?
I think for me, and I know a lot of guys agree, a huge turnoff is when a girl tries like too hard to be like a bro. Like when a girl tries too hard to be like, oh yeah, it doesn't bother me, dude. What, is that too hard?
Oh, my teeth.
Sorry. Oh, no.
Do you ever poop or fart?
Fart?
Do you ever poop or fart in front of me?
Yeah, I think I fart like...
It's constant. Actually, last night I was starting to get a little annoyed.
Yeah, she was getting super annoyed. And so...
Because it's like directed at me and it stings.
It's either I am uncomfortable and feel like I'm gonna implode, or I let it go and I'm comfortable and we can go on with our day.
How do you feel about other dudes hitting on me?
I trust Megan 100%. So if I trust Megan, then it really doesn't matter if other guys are hitting on her. It's just a compliment that, you know, other guys find her attractive because she's mine.
It's kind of hot. Do you like girls with no hair or hair, I'm assuming, again, lady bits?
On the lady bits? Mm-hmm. I'm a clean shaven kind of guy, but I don't mind the I think it's called the Brazilian airstrip. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's just like a thin landing strip. I don't know where I got Brazilian from, but
I don't know, it's worrisome.
I like the Portuguese one-eyed sloth. You know?
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, okay.
This was in ours too, but would you ever have a threesome?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, me and you.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Before you and I.
Just checking.
Yeah, I had one last week. You weren't there. You didn't show up.
Do you want to elaborate? Like, or no? You just, yeah, you would?
Like prior to us, you know?
You would have?
Like if I was in a solid relationship, then I wouldn't. But if I was single, sure.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Are guys grossed out by periods?
I'm not gonna say grossed out per se because, you know, it's life, it's just a normal thing. But when you are on the tail end of that period and you're like, oh, let's just, you know, do whatever grown-ups do, I'm more likely to be like, well, we can wait a couple days more or so. Because you'll always say like, like that.
We don't need to.
Okay, well.
Don't put that in there. Yeah, let's not have that.
It's up to Brad, really.
Brad,
Bradley.
Brad, who's paying you here? Okay. What do guys think about girls with a lot of guy friends?
So I understand, like, it's not always like a massive orgy whenever there's like guys and girls who are friends. Is it, whoa, it's 12:34, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it something that I'm like really looking for, but I'd be like, oh, I really want a girlfriend who has a bunch of dude friends? No, not really, but if I started dating a girl and she only had guy friends, I'd be like, all right, that's weird, but whatever.
Why do guys not talk about their feelings?
I don't know. I
feel like you and I sometimes do.
Only when you really drag it out of me. Like,
you've gotten more open about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's anything where I'm like, oh, I don't want to talk about my feelings at all. But at the same time, I'm like,
prefer not to.
Yeah, I never, like when I grew up, I wasn't like, let's talk about feelings. So now it's just like normal for me not to, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I feel like it's like a societal masculine thing not to talk about your feelings. Are guys open to therapy?
Maybe.
Does body count matter?
Doesn't matter per se. You know, you can't take it back and it is what it is. But I know there's a double standard, like for guys and girls. Like if a girl sleeps with a bunch of dudes and she's, you know, a salute. But if a guy does it, then it's cool, you know? I don't think it really matters, but if it does, then I guess it's better just not to talk about it.
Would it, like, if some girl told you that she had a really high body count, would you be like, I'm not gonna talk to her now?
Like, and it was really right in the beginning of the relationship?
Right in the beginning and like 6 months in.
Well, right in the beginning, you told me yours was like 470, so right in the beginning, if she told me like what are we talking? Like, what's the number here?
Say 100.
Yeah, I'd probably be like, yeah, I'm not too interested in that.
What
if it was 6 months in, I'd still probably be like, meh, probably not interested anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. After feelings are invested in everything.
Yeah.
Interesting. Is it possible to forgive someone after cheating?
Yeah. I don't think anything will.
Yeah.
I don't think
Like
anything will
very
be
uncertain.
like. Nothing would be like the same. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
at that point, it's just like, why even bother continuing on? If it's not gonna be the same. I think you can forgive someone, but you're not gonna forget.
What turns guys on or like puts them in the mood?
Doesn't really take much, to be honest. A little bit of wind on the mustache, you know? I don't know. Like if I walk in and you're looking extraordinarily fine, then that'll do it.
Which is every day.
Which is every day, every moment.
Right,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
I thought.
Yep.
So you're turned on all the time.
Pretty much, yeah. If you're doing laundry and the booty's poking out a little bit, maybe that might do a little something. But yeah, it doesn't really take too much, I must say.
Good to know. What is something Megan does that you wish she didn't?
Megan will okay, so like, here's an example, right? We'll be out in public, right? And this is gonna sound so stupid considering my job and what I do for a living, but we're out in public, Megan like takes a bite of something and she goes, you know what I'm about to do? That's so good. I'm like, dude, holy shit. She's like, ah! That's so good. That's so good. And then immediately just like, ah! That's so good. So good.
Your lip quivers when you do that.
That or she'll yawn. She yawns. And she's like, ah! Like, I've literally done a video on that, which means that I'm making fun of that, which means that it's ridiculous and it's not normal.
It is not, it's not that loud. How do guys feel about girls being modest versus like showing skin?
For me, with somebody who I'm gonna be like in a relationship with for long term, I like would prefer a little bit more modest. Like I know there are other guys that are like, oh yeah, I want people to look at her, yada yada. And I don't care if people look at you, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. You look at girls who are just like super skinned out, like titties
everything's
out, booty out, and it's like nice to look at, but that's what everyone's doing.
Is it nice to look at?
You know what I mean? Like,
is it nice to look at?
Megan wants me to be like one of those horses that have like the eye things on to like when I walk, I'm just like.
That actually was one of the questions I almost put on here was like, do guys check out other girls when they're in a relationship?
Yeah, for sure. You're gonna say you don't check out any guys.
I just don't really find other guys attractive.
Okay,
like,
so
it's not
Miles
like
Teller
I, like,
walks by and you're just
okay,
like.
Miles Teller
Yeah,
is
okay,
a
that's
different
what I'm
story.
talking
Like
about.
I'd be like, whoa. But I feel like for the most part, like I'm not even looking enough to decide if someone's attractive or not, because like I just don't care anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, how do you keep love and intimacy alive in the relationship?
Megan and I are really fortunate because we have a lot of like similarities in how we like to function in our day-to-day. Like when I'm not working, filming, whatever, like we are such homebodies. Like we'd rather go and get froyo and then sit on the couch and like watch TV than like go out and do shit. Like I know there's the couples who like every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like well, that's just not us. Meg got it out of her system in college, so you know.
I kind of got it out of my system in high school because I like kind of toned down in college.
That's illegal. So if you're watching this, call
I,
the
of
police
course,
right
was
now.
not
Call the
drinking
police
in high
right
school.
now.
I was
She
not
was drinking.
drinking
Call
in
the
high
police
school.
right now. But anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to smash the thumbs up button. Let's subscribe to the channel so we can hit 100,000 subscribers this year. Comment down below what you want to see us do next.
If we can get 2,500 on this one, then Steven will buy me a puppy.
See you guys.